fucking hate Wisconsin weather so much, dude.
How it just
And
fluctuates from really cold to really warm to really cold to really warm again.
exactly. I thought every time I think we're finally like spring summertime, some bullshit happens. I It was really nice this past week. I was able to sleep with the window open. There was that one day we guys were all able to go out disc golfing, and I missed out on that. But it was super beautiful out, and I wanted to go. And we're right at the cusp where these disc golf courses may start to open up. Outside, it's cloudy and muggy right now, and I got a winter storm warning earlier.
Yep.
Like, what the
It's supposed
fuck
to be
is
like
happening?
raining, snowing, whatever tonight.
It's gonna snow tonight.
Probably be more like a wintry mix. Yep.
God damn it.
See, Alex, here's the problem is, you got caught in fake spring. Okay.
But I want it to be regular spring. I was
No,
talking to one of my coworkers about
There is
this
no such
recently.
thing as real spring anymore. There is no such thing as real spring anymore. It's just fake spring until winter comes back around, and then once winter is done, then it's summer.
I was talking to one of my coworkers about this earlier, like not earlier today, it was yesterday, but it's like up until like December, I'm good. December, part of January, perfectly okay. Snow all you want.
Yep.
Once it gets like mid-February, I'm done. Yeah,
That's
and
fair.
then it snows all through March, and now we're in April.
And then we get hit with like 8 inches of snow out of nowhere in like a day.
I swear to fuck. I swear.
That
to
already
fuck,
happened. We don't need it to happen again.
Man, I just want Elver to reopen. I want it so bad.
Bro,
I
I
want to
know.
go to
I felt that.
Token. I want to go to Cap Springs. I'm ready to start disc golfing again. In places other than Baraboo.
Dude, I bought myself a disc golf basket. I've been putting out in the backyard. It's been good.
I bought like 4 new discs recently.
Ah. See, I need to get. I was like, we're doing like the single like brand bag or whatever. It's like, what is it, July or something like that? Because we're gonna like give time people to experiment with discs and stuff like that.
Got me a nuke.
Yeah, I need to like look into more because I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go with Discraft. I like the passion too much to let it go, and it's like I'm pretty sure I could throw that in 99% of every hole and be fine.
Now you see, I'm going with Discraft because I like the zone.
Yeah,
We're the same but different.
yeah. The zone will probably be going, but the zone will be in the bag.
God, I need to get a Zone OS now.
Just
Finally
get the
Archie.
Beach Boy.
Well, yeah, but I have a red Zone SS, a green regular Zone,
Mm-hmm.
and if I get a blue Zone OS, then I have the Zone RGB.
There you go.
Thinking like a gamer.
Exactly. Thinking like a gamer.
Should probably do an intro, right?
I mean, I guess. Hello and welcome to another episode of It Never Ends. I'm Andrew. Over there's my good buddy Alex. How are you on this April Fool's Day?
Pretty damn good, dude. Overwatch just announced their fucking Underwatch event, or their April Fool's thing.
The Underwatch.
Dude, it's like actually so good. They come up with such funny
is the
shit.
is the Underminer from Incredibles in there?
Actually, yes, you can play as Venture in there.
Fuck yeah.
Nobody plays as Venture, but she's so much fucking fun. I don't get it. But a bunch of stuff happened. Like last year, they did a thing where Diva was super small on the battlefield. Then they made Ball the same way, but as you rolled around more, he would get bigger and bigger. So he'd be like this giant wrecking ball. This year they did a thing where Wrecking Ball actually moves super slow, but he's like a giant flaming boulder moving at like 5 miles an hour. And anybody that hits him just disintegrates.
Nice.
Oh man, I'm really excited. Looking at all the mods that they came up for this event, it just looks really funny. Like, oh, what are the changes for Winston? Oh, he's disabled.
He's just
No more playing as Winston. We took him out.
You can't play as Winston.
Legit though.
No one's allowed to play Winston today.
we're taking him out of the game. Then they did a thing where, so when ever Cassidy says hello, he does the kind of like fucking kind of thing, right?
Yep.
But when he does that, a bullet actually comes out of his finger now.
Oh.
So you can use his hello emote to shoot at enemies.
Oh, it's like Luigi in Smash Brothers, where you can use the kick thing to kick people like hand off the edge of the thing.
Exactly.
Nice. Love that.
If I was better at that game, I'd play it more.
Dude, I know. I would also like touch my Switch for the first time in like months at this point.
To play Overwatch?
No, I mean to play Smash, but you know.
Oh. No, I don't think I'm ever going to Smash. I got wrecked too thoroughly last time we played Smash, man. I'm good. You know?
Yeah, it's fair.
Man, it's crazy to think. The last time I played Smash was before Sora came out. Like, that was a while ago.
Yeah, I think I've picked up the game like once since Sora came out, probably. I don't even think I played. I don't even think I tried him.
Damn.
Yeah, it was just kind of like, oh, he's finally in the game, and now nobody cares. It's not necessarily true, but kind of felt like it though, didn't it?
I really wish that Ghost was here to react to that.
Sora's finally in the game, and nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Man, remember when they put Sora in Smash? What a big nothing burger that was.
Dude, you remember when they put Master Chief in Smash? That's crazy, dude.
Man. I wish. I wish. He would have been so much better than Sora. Who even knows Kingdom Hearts anyway?
Yeah, I know, right?
Halo.
Yeah, Sora just got shut down anyway.
They just made $2.1 million after burning billions of dollars.
Nice.
And yeah, isn't that actually a thing where
like there's like a Sora AI app or whatever that's like makes like videos or whatever actually shut down.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, huh, that's funny.
Beautiful. You love to see it.
You love to see it. It was apparently losing $1 million a day.
God damn.
And I was like, damn, son, how does that even happen?
Yeah, dude, it's bullshit.
I'll never understand the AI stuff. You showed me the Fruit Love Island thing or whatever. Like we were just talking bullshit before this.
We can talk about that real quickly here. So, one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube Shorts and TikTok is this thing called Fruit Love Island, which is, oh my god, turn the fucking sound off.
Yeah, turn the volume fucking down, right?
Yeah. It's this AI generated thing where it's a bunch of anthropomorphic fruits who like fuck each other, and there's like romance, I guess.
Sure.
This is all coming off the cuff of like a big like industry in the TikTok space. Is people will create these like really like brief dramas or whatever.
Yep.
And I guess it all culminated in Fruit Love Island taking over both platforms.
Sure.
I think they got like 30 million or something followers in like less than a month or a week or something like that. Which is just really fucking sad.
Why? I don't understand.
People love slop, dude.
God, people love fucking garbage. That's all I'm going to say. They love just ramming their dicks into garbage. It's great.
You're still thinking about that one guy shoving stuff up his ass.
Oh, absolutely.
I know that's where the dick comment came from.
No, I just literally like all these like it's how I've always felt about like the like real life like reality shows or whatever like that, like actual Love Island basically. I don't fucking understand why people watch that shit. It's so bad. So it's just so mind-numbingly stupid, and I was just like, look, I get it's not for me, but at the same point, I'm just like, man.
I don't get it either.
Like, it's another thing. I was like, Survivor. Why the fuck is Survivor still on? Like,
Well, it's a
legitimately.
challenge. It's the whole challenge thing. You know,
I
people do
understand
these
that, but it's
physically
like,
demanding challenges.
they have 50 seasons. 50 seasons.
It's not a good show. We need to support it though. That way Evan can be on it one day. He
Ugh,
almost got on it one time.
it's true. Nah, I'll never. TV is an enigma to me at this point in my life. It's like,
TV is an enigma to most people.
it's true.
So that's fair.
It's true. So the only reason I was like, I would still like have a TV is just for sports. That's legitimately the only reason.
So I watch my YouTube and play video games mainly.
It's like play video games, watch Twitch streams every so often, watch YouTube.
God, this shit looks fucking disgusting.
Oh, it's just the fucking worst.
Do you think people go into this stuff? Is
Oh,
that why
are you
Fruit
fucking
Love
kidding me?
Island is-
Abso-fucking-lutely.
You know, I'm not proud of everything that I do. I can at least live my life knowing that I'm a better human being than the person that masturbates to the avocado, the kiwi, and Fruit Love Island.
Dude, what was it a few years ago that like was it like Republicans or just like people were freaking out about how sexy the green M&M was? Like, wasn't that a thing?
Yeah, and I think because of that, Eminem changed. They say they changed the character model.
I didn't change
She looks
shit.
the exact same to me.
Sorry, guys, keep it in your pants. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway,
Oh my god, that the fucking banana is gonna follow me into my nightmares.
I mean, everything I
God.
saw of that, like, nah, I didn't watch the whole thing. I think I watched about 10 seconds, and I said, "Oh my god, this is nightmarish."
There's a 40-minute compilation of that
Oh.
show on YouTube. I challenge anybody to sit down and watch that shit for 40 minutes.
I think you just walked away like cursed, right? Like, I think you just
You're less of a person after watching that. I have to know how many
no,
views
like
that
you just
show
walk
has.
away and you just feel like you're just like somehow I'm cursed, like legitimately at that point. Like if you sat there and watched the entirety of the thing, like I'm pretty sure like fucking like a ghost will come and get you in the middle of the night or whatever and just fucking kill you. Like just have Pennywise just come out of your closet in the middle of the night. I'm pretty sure.
300,000 people.
Ugh.
What do the comments say? Why are the fruits always drinking juices and that cannibalism? You cannot convince me that this isn't a fucking industry plant, but it's working.
Yep.
Skibidi Toilet wasn't so bad after all. I got curious about what the hell this was. Never again. Y'all said Skibidi Toilet was bad, but at least it was made by a person. Fair.
Not wrong.
All these people are doing is complaining.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
why do so many people watch it?
That's for the exact reason of bashing it. Here's the thing is what you've noticed about majority of like other things, because one, YouTube refuses to bring back the dislike stuff. It's like, yeah, you can dislike videos, but it in reality doesn't show anything. It's like they need to bring back the where you can actually see how many dislikes a video got, because that is so useful
Mhm.
in so many ways. As well as just like YouTube videos don't care if people are bashing, especially when it's AI drivel, AI slop like this, basically, where it's just like they just care that people engaged with it. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. The fact that you engaged with it, the fact that that somebody took time to write a comment is already a win for them. Doesn't matter if it's good, doesn't matter if it's bad, doesn't matter if it's making fun of it, doesn't matter whatever. Doesn't fucking matter about a thing. Realistically,
Yeah,
you want to stop this? Don't fucking do anything with it. Don't comment on it, don't do anything. It just helps out YouTube's stupid ass algorithm. Ugh.
You know what I find most funny about all that, though, too? is that there are so many different channels reposting the exact same
Oh
television
yeah.
show because it's AI. They can't copyright strike it because they don't own any of that. So people just been taking their shit and re-uploading it,
Yep.
which makes me even more sad. Okay, let's move on to something else. I'm sick of being sad.
It's true. It's true. Um. Yeah. So I was like, since the last podcast, baseball is back,
Mm. Nice.
and super excited because the season has begun and it's fucking off to a great start for. I was like, for at least the Brewers. I don't know. They're 5-1 as we speak because they won earlier today. But
They're
one of the
they're
things
going all
that's
the way this year.
let's hope.
All the way.
I was literally
Please.
talking. I was literally talking to my boss or whatever, and he goes, "What does Yelich have to do to be like an all-time Brewer great?" And I'm like, "To win a World Series." It, like legitimately, if this team wins a World Series with Yelich like having a monster postseason, he'll go down as like the best Brewer in franchise history.
Hmm.
Probably even have Hall of Fame potential if he does that. So, I don't know. Anyway, but I was like, that's not the point I want to get. I actually want to talk about the new ABS system that MLB has installed in this year. So ABS system calls for automatic ball strike system or whatever. It's a system that was put in place and was used in the minor leagues in the last few years, and now it's made its way to the majors after a major outcry from fans, players, and everything like that. Basically, to stop just poor performances behind the plate when it comes to balls and strike calls. So how it works is that hitters and pitchers and catchers, when a pitch is thrown,
Hmm.
you have the umpire makes the call. You have like, which is generally like 2 seconds or whatever, for anyone that didn't think it clipped the zone or anything like that, or maybe they thought the call was wrong, can like tap their helmet basically, or it's usually the catcher. Pitchers don't usually do it because they're throwing as hard as they can, and sometimes their head just gets crazy, and it's just like from spring training basically it shows that pitchers are not the most reliable when it comes to strike calls because I think everything's a strike
Hmm.
most of the time. So they trust their catchers to know whether it's like, should that have been there, should that not have been there, and the hitters are gonna go, we'll see how much I actually know the zone type thing. So, and every team gets 2 challenges basically, and you get a challenge back if you win it. So like if the call is overturned, you get that one back, and then you didn't lose anything. Now, if you miss or whatever, or the call is upheld, then you lose one of the 2 challenges and you don't get it back. So, aka if you get 2 wrong in a game, you just can't challenge any balls or strikes for the rest of the game. Now, this happened in the opening series between the Boston Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds, as they had CB Buckner is kind of like one of the older umpires basically in Major League Baseball, and he's known for his notoriously bad zone, pretty much. And so he had like 5 or 6 calls or something like that overturned on him in like 4 innings or something like that, and you could just see he was just getting visibly upset. He was just like, "Oh, you guys are fine. They're challenging the pitch or whatever," and then he'd go and it's like, "Yeah, you're about 2 inches off the plate, bro. Like, what do you want?" It's the wrong call.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it was like, what was it? There was like a pivotal moment when like Eugenio Suarez was up at the plate with like a guy on like first or second or something like that, and he like struck out on 2 back-to-back pitches, but both of them were challenged by him, and he got them both right. So, yeah, the Reds were challenging, but the Red Sox actually challenged a few pitches and were wrong,
Mm.
so they lost all their challenges, and there was some egregious calls. And they couldn't do anything about it because they didn't have any challenges left. So they were just like, they just had to sit there and take it. But it's a lot of these older umpires and stuff like that. I'm sure you could clearly see CB Buckner in his performance again with the Cincinnati Reds and the Red Sox. He was getting frustrated. He was getting angry because how a lot of these umpires think is that it's showing them up. It's just like it's disrespectful to them type thing or whatever, and it's just like, oh, let me just do my job back here. I'm like, well, we let you do your job, and it's like it's hard.
It's not a good job, yeah.
It's hard. Baseball is harder than anything right now to call a strike zone, considering how much catchers now frame pitches and everything like that. So it's like it's difficult. The system was put in place for you to help learn the strike zone in a way. There was a in the Yankees Mariners game last night. I saw there was a clip of like the home plate umpire called the pitch high, so the Yankees hitter challenged it, got it right. It was about like 2 inches high, basically, and then the umpire just went, "Shit, okay, that was high." He adjusted. 2 pitches later, a pitch thrown a little bit lower, but not quite low enough to be in the zone, called it a ball. ABS system had it as a ball too. He adjusted. CB Buckner did not adjust. The ABS system is not there to humiliate you. It's to help you understand the strike zone and stuff like that. That's what it's there for. And shit, people make mistakes, man. It happens, you know?
Yeah.
It's just especially in recent years, we've seen too many times where bad performances behind the plate leads to just the worst games to watch, stuff like that. That's what this is preventing it from doing. I would say most umpires are pretty good majority of the times. There's just a few times where you're just like, yeah, that wasn't great, or yeah, you missed that one. Let's take another look at that. I don't know. To me, it's like
100%.
To me,
I think people.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think people often judge these umpires way too harshly because it's like they make a call against my team. It's like, how fucking dare them? They must be wrong. That type of shit.
It's like baseball's done a lot to kind of, I don't know, like umpires will always look at it because it's old school brained, where it's like, oh, they're showing me up type thing or whatever, and stuff like that. It's like with replay assist on certain plays or whatever, and like now the ABS system, it's just like, it's one, there to help you and stuff like that, and two, it's there to correct mistakes and stuff like that. There was literally okay, and then there's moments like this. Now I know I just mentioned CB Buckner, and I don't necessarily blame him, but boy is he not helping his case, because last night during the Brewers game, he was umpiring first base, and there was a play. Jake Bauers hit like a hard line out ground ball. That's what I meant to say. Ground ball to second base. Second baseman made a spectacular play to get to the ball, but couldn't quite get his balance to throw the ball, so he kind of threw it away. Mm-hmm. So he's saying, and Bauers clearly steps on first base and then turns right. Now, if you do that because you didn't make a move to second base, you can then go back to first base without being tagged out. Now the Rays went to go tag Bauers, and CB Buckner called him out. Not because he made a move to second base, because he said he didn't touch first base. Upon further review, because the Brewers immediately challenged that, Jake Bauers stepped directly on the middle of the fucking base. And where is CB Buckner looking? Over in foul territory where the ball went sailing. There was a great shot. There was a great shot they had in the broadcast where it was just like, and Levering and Schroeder just went like, "What is CB Buckner looking at?" Like, you are not the home plate umpire. You do not need to look at the foul ball. You are the first base umpire. You should be looking at first base. You should be looking at Bauers to see if he made a move to second base. He did not. Did he touch the base? Yes, he did. So when the Rays went to go just tag him, because that's oftentimes what players do when you have the ball nearby or whatever, even if you know he's not going to be called out, you still try it just on the off chance that they call him out, type thing, and then he just steps on first base and you play on. type thing. But that was just like, what are you even looking at? It's like, it was like I was watching Talking Baseball or whatever, and they were kind of going over the first couple series and stuff like that of the season so far. It's Jake from JM Baseball with Trevor Plouffe and stuff like that. They were talking about it, and they were like talking about how, especially with CB Buckner and the Reds and the Red Sox, it's like there's a legitimate chance where you could see some umpires just get so frustrated or so mad or whatever that they just call it a career because they can't handle this ABS system or just the ridicule a little bit. And it's like, I'll defend most umpires or whatever, but like, Buckner, what are you doing, man? I think it's just time to call it, man. I really do. Like, I understand you probably love the game and everything like that. You know, you've been umpiring for years at this point. I think it's time to call it.
I really think that's for the best at this point.
Yeah, it's like, or at least lock in a little bit more, man. Like, maybe just like, I know they have like there's a rotation with like all the umpires, like when they're assigned to a team basically for the next series. Like, each team will be heading into their next series in the next day or two here. So umpire crew is assigned to each team basically, and then they handle that for the entirety of that series. So what happens is they all have a rotation where basically the home plate umpire will then shift over to third base, to second base, to first base, and then back to home plate. And that's kind of the rotation they do throughout the season. And it's like, if you can't handle the ABS system, or you can't handle or your just performance behind the plate is just that rough, I just don't think you should be put it behind the home plate, and you should just skip that. I don't know if anything is even gonna come of it. And it's like, look, I don't want to just make this a shit on CB Buckner type thing. He's not the worst offender of this, but he's up there for just bad calls for over the years. Like, there's a few others, but like, man, he did not help his case on opening weekend.
This recent one was especially really bad.
Yeah. So I know he was home plate umpire for the Brewers game today, but he actually got hit by a foul ball and he got hit in the mask.
Oh,
so
shit.
And I'm pretty sure he got a concussion because he was just like, he couldn't get off the ground and stuff like that, and he didn't continue the game. So one of the other umpires took over for him, and then he just took the rest of the day off. And I'm like, yeah, you got hit with a 102-mile-an-hour fastball off of a foul tip right into the mask. Yeah, I think there's a good chance you got concussion. So
you want to head to the ER urgent care for that.
Yeah, let's get you to the hospital or something. So
I don't envy any of these umpires because, like you said earlier, I'm sure the ridicule must get to them. There's been a disturbing uptick in people sending nasty messages and death threats to more and more athletes over the years. I have to imagine it's even worse with a lot of these umpires, especially with all the sports betting now.
Well, I think managers got it probably worse more than anyone, to be honest with you.
It's jobs like that have to be so mentally taxing.
The former Padres manager, Mike Shildt, literally called it a career with the Padres and in baseball in general because he couldn't handle the pressure of, or just the ridicule that he would get from fans sending out in death threats or just oh, I can't believe you lost the game or whatever. No, I lost my bet. How could you fucking piece of shit? That type of thing. And he just he literally quoted basically said yeah, it's sports scene is just crazy. The betting scene is just gotten too out of hand type thing. I'm out. I'm done.
It really has.
And it's just yeah. So it's this is a hard game. This is a hard game to call. Umpires got a hard job, and technology is just there to help you out or whatever. It's been a thing in football. It's now being a bigger thing in basketball, even though it's kind of already been a thing for years. It's like baseball's just catching up with it, and fans fucking love it. Like you hear
Oh, yeah.
you hear the fans like when a call is overturned or whatever, especially in a pivotal moment, they'll cheer, and umpires will take that as like, oh man, I just got humiliated on millions of people or whatever by watching on TV, or thousands of people behind me cheering for my failure type thing. I'm like, no, it's like don't.
At the
It's
same
fine.
time,
It's okay if you miss a few calls here or there type thing. They get overcalled, whatever. It is. I can only assume how frustrating it is when it's like constantly overturn, challenge. I get that it's probably frustrating, but it's like that tells you something that, one, I might not be seeing the zone quite right or anything like that, and maybe I should adjust. It's why, like, with the couple games that the Yankees have had, like, they've had the most overturned calls, I think, at this point. And it's just like, and like, it doesn't help that, you see Boone over there saying like, lock in, get better, man, get better. And I'm just like, look, you don't need to be doing that. But at the same point, they should be taking this as an opportunity to, like, oh, didn't quite see the zone. And so like when I said from the Yankees game the other night, where the umpire did adjust and he actually made the adjustment, tells you something that some umpires are learning and some are not.
at the same time, I do want to say I can sympathize with their plight because it's so common in, human psychology to just like whenever I'm making a mistake and you have so many people yelling at you, it's like you never really want to take that step back and be like, okay, what can I do to improve? Everybody's first instinct is to be like, I can't fucking believe this. People are being giant assholes for no reason.
Yeah.
It's always somebody else's fault. It's happening in Oathbringer right now, and it is getting on my nerves. I'm not gonna say who it is, but yeah, I understand why they're doing it. Obviously, they should be like, okay, maybe I'm not seeing the plate right. Maybe I need to adjust here or there. I can see why they would resist doing that though, because no one ever wants to believe it's their fault in during situations like that, right?
Yeah.
They always want it to be something else. Yeah.
I can agree to that. But I don't know. It's a hard game. It's like I would say that probably a majority of the time the ABS system's used maybe a handful of times and stuff like that. And if it goes in your favor, boy, if the call isn't overturned and it's just upheld, you gotta feel pretty good. It's like, yeah, I got that right. You thought it was wrong? Yeah, maybe you thought it was a little inside or whatever. Maybe you thought it was a little high. Sure. Like there are some pitches that are like, yeah, I caught it by like less than a tenth of an inch. Like, shit. You thought that was a strike? I didn't even think it was a strike, but hey, it was called a strike because the ball literally just clipped the zone, basically.
That's got to be so frustrating for umpires in baseball then too, having it be like that precise.
Yeah, like it is that precise. Like there's literally like less than a centimeter basically at times where the ball does not cross the plate. Like that's just how close the system is basically. Although I have seen recent reports that because of how MLB tracks the strike zone and where it's 3-dimensional, basically, because it'll track the height. So like basically, think of it as kind of like this little like square cube thing almost. And if the ball grazes that at any point, because basically when how they treat the strike zone is that you have the square that's there, so and then it goes back like, all the way to the back edge.
It's like the cube area around the plate, basically.
And if the ball and basically, so it's like you have from the front of the home plate basically to the back of the little diamond thing on the back. Like, if it clips any part of that in the zone, MLB declares that a strike. But ABS system is 2-dimensional, which they go from the middle of the plate. So basically, if it clips the zone when the ball crosses the middle of the plate, it's hard to explain.
No, I get it. It just seems needlessly convoluted.
Yeah, it is needlessly convoluted, and it's something that I could foresee being an issue because there was literally a challenge. There was literally a challenge happened, I think, yesterday or whatever, where it was a changeup, and a changeup goes down through the zone, right at the bottom of the zone. Guy challenged it, and it was like just a hair low or whatever. So the umpire called a strike. ABS had it as a ball, but when you look at it from MLB standards, it's strike because it clipped the bottom of the front of the zone. But by the time that the ABS tracked it, it was too low to be called a strike. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
What's also really funny about the ABS system is because they had to get like precise measurements of every player in baseball. That includes majors and minor leagues, basically. That everyone's like height is now accurately represented on their player page or whatever. So there's some players that lost like a couple inches. So like guys that were 6 feet are now like 5'10". because they were like, oh, it's because without like shoes and stuff like that, and stuff, and so
fuck off.
So it was just like, oh yeah, some guy. So there were some people that were like, oh yeah, I'm like 6 foot. No, you're actually 5'10". It's like, oh dang it.
How am I ever gonna get the chicks now?
Look, now it's real. Now the whole thing is like, oh, the strike zone is actually favored more towards shorter players now, because the taller you are, the bigger your zone actually is now.
What?
So what I'm saying is
Why?
that short kings are actual kings in baseball.
I don't understand. I simply do not understand. So you get an advantage for being short because
Pretty much.
it makes the...
Because your strike zone is smaller, basically. Because the strike zone is basically the middle of the chest, basically, down to your knees. So, like, if you're Aaron Judge, who's like 6'7", basically, your strike zone is going to be bigger than somebody who's like 5'10". That's technically how baseball always was, but now it's even more. Now it's even more like.
This is all just a lot. There's so much to unpack there.
Yeah, this is the thing that some people don't like about baseball, is all the semantics about it, and I go, yeah, it's fun. I understand. But yeah, baseball's back. It's really fun. It's really fun to watch. Yelich hit an awesome home run on the Sunday on a comeback win against the White Sox. It was really cool.
Nice.
Hopefully the Dodgers don't three-peat. That's all I'm going to say.
I need the Brewers to go all the way this year, man.
Dude.
We got too close last year.
Dude, I'd love it. Once we get some guys that are hurt back, it's like once we get Churio back, once we get probably Priester back, Lon will be a nice addition later on. But it's good. People underestimate the Brewers or whatever. Nah. 5-1, baby. Starting out strong. Got to go to Kansas City over this weekend. See how that goes. Good to see our old outfielder in Isaac Collins. So yeah, that's the ABS system in general. It's a lot to unpack, but it's really good, and I think great for baseball.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it all to be fucked up after the year's end when there's a lockout for next year. Anyways. In non-sports related news, Borderlands 4 just put out their new, I guess their first story pack base for the DLC, which is Ellie and the Vault of the Damned. And despite what a lot of Borderlands fans say about it, it's really good.
I did want to ask you about that. So I'm seeing it on the front page now. It's called the Mad Alley and the Vault of the Damned,
Yep.
which is a fucking awesome name for a DLC. It is $30. Do you think
Yes.
there's $30 worth of content in there?
So partially why it's $30 is because it includes the
Mm.
new Vault Hunter and Cache. So it's like
Okay.
there's a whole new character to play with this with a whole new skill tree.
Okay.
So that's partially why it's that expensive. As for whether or not I think it's like $30 worth, yeah, I kind of do. It's like a whole new area with an interesting story and
Mhm.
a lot to grind, a lot of new guns, a lot of stuff or whatever.
Okay.
Is it maybe a little overpriced? Maybe. I don't know. I bought the big edition of Borderlands, so I didn't even realize it was $30 to be honest with you. So because I just had it.
Yeah.
So, but it's a lot of fun.
The new Vault Hunter cache looks fucking awesome, like a
Yeah.
Van Helsing type almost.
I know he's got like a new build where he's just absolutely busted. So
Okay.
that's fun.
Well,
I will say this: as Gearbox have said, they don't want to nerf things this time around as they did for Borderlands 3, and they've held true to that. They have not nerfed anything necessarily. They've fixed some things that maybe weren't working as well or weren't working as intended, or were doing things that they weren't intended to do. Which I guess in theory is a nerf, but if it's just fixing stuff and it wasn't working as intended, is it really a nerf? So I'm curious to see how they handle cache going forward, or anything like that. I don't know.
I mean, having broken shit in the game is honestly, who cares, right?
It's a single
I'm
player
just-
game. Who gives a shit?
It's a single player game. If it was something like Rivals or Overwatch, and they were like, we're not going to nerf anything ever, that'd be one thing. It's
Yeah.
a single player game. People like broken shit. If you don't want your character to be busted and you want there to be more of a challenge, you can fucking do that. Just don't do the overpowered build.
Yeah.
I don't know. The fucking not just this DLC in general, the fucking response that some people had to Borderlands 4 is just so unreasonable to me.
Oh yeah.
It's
There. I think I told this on this podcast, but there's just a lot of people that don't want to let Borderlands 2 go, and basically says this is the holy grail, and everything that Gearbox puts out when it comes to Borderlands has to be better than this, which it won't be, or whatever, or will be in depending on what circumstance you're looking at, type thing. I will still say that Borderlands 2's story is by far the best of all the games, even Borderlands 4. But do I think the Borderlands 4 is a better game? Yes, I do.
I think the gameplay is better.
Yeah, gameplay's better. The guns are more interesting.
Which to me personally, I know I've always been more interested in Borderlands gameplay than its story. Like its story has been fine.
It's fine.
The story is often pretty good, but it's that really fun. It nailed the looter gameplay.
Yep.
So good.
Yep.
I think a lot of
If there's one thing that Gearbox really needs right now, is there needs to be actual end game beyond just grinding for gear. Basically, though, it's like there's not really a raid boss. I know there was they reshared like their plan going forward, roadmap. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
For everything. And I know the next thing that's supposed to come out at some point in this quarter, I guess, is that there's going to be a new raid boss with a takedown, and which is good because that it's something endgame for people to do that is fun. That's not just grinding for gear.
Mhm.
So see how that goes, because Bloom Reaper was supposed to be a raid boss. He's not really a raid boss. It's just kind of just another boss that's a little bit harder than most.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily call that a raid boss, though.
No.
So I don't know. I think I was like, I personally loved Borderlands 4. I wish that they had done a little bit more with Timekeeper in essence,
Mm-hmm.
but characters are interesting, skills are interesting, guns are interesting, game's fun. Not much more to say there.
I think a lot of people just love to hate on Borderlands in general because of
Oh yeah,
Randy Pitchford.
yeah. I mean, he doesn't help the
Which,
case.
yeah, he. We've
When the
gone
game
over
was
this on
coming
this
out, when the
podcast.
game
We
was
don't
coming
need
out, or
to
before
do.
they announced the price or whatever, and he basically said, "Yeah, if you're a real fan, you'll get it done." And I go, Randy,
Just
shut
stop.
up.
Just stop talking. Why do you do this every time a new thing of yours comes out?
Ah,
You did it with the Borderlands movie. You did it with Borderlands 3. You did you did it again with Borderlands 4. Just stop talking and release the games.
look, I'm just saying you need to get a social media person that has your account basically, and you're not allowed to post anything on there without their permission.
You will never be John Romero. I know that hurts you in your soul, but you will never have that level of moxie.
Yeah. I don't know. If you're a real Borderlands fan, you let go of the past, man. You know, Borderlands 2 is great, but 3 was
If,
start rocky, but 4 is fucking great too.
if you're a quote unquote real Borderlands fan and you're still obsessing over Borderlands 2 and insisting that everything Borderlands has
Has done
been
since
shit
is
ever
dog
since,
shit.
you're not a real Borderlands fan, man.
Nah.
You're a fucking 2007 fan.
That's why you just go do the side quest where Claptrap
Mm.
collects all of like the special stuff from Pandora, and then he burns it all in the Viking funeral, and then he goes, "Yeah, that was badass." And sometimes you gotta let the past die.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta move on.
So many good games have come out since Borderlands 2.
Exactly.
It's A-okay.
It's okay. Yeah. As for whether or not I think it's $30 worth, I don't know. If you enjoy the game, I think a
And
reasonable price is fine.
value is relative. It's gonna be more or less valuable to different people, I think.
Yeah. It's
But
like if
getting
you
a
want to
whole
play the new
ass
Vault Hunter, you want to play the new area, so you see some old characters and Ellie and stuff like that with a bunch of new guns, then go for it. There's nothing
Mhm.
wrong with that.
Besides, I don't think it's the price that people are really complaining
No,
about.
no.
Just makes it all so much worse. Speaking of things that games are played on, what is Sony thinking with these fucking price hikes, dude?
Oh, it's the
How
RAM
stupid.
shortage.
Who cares? How stupid do you have to be in order to pay $900 for a PS5 Pro? That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, it's up there.
For $100 more, you can build a decent gaming PC for that. Nine
Or for the
hundred
exact same
fucking
price.
$900 fucking. Are you kidding me? And not even looking at just the Pro. So basically all the consoles,
I mean, they all basically went up
except for
$100 minus the Pro, right?
yeah, yeah. Aside from the Switch 2, I think even the Series X is an absurd price now, which is ridiculous, stupid. Um, I think like the all digital is $600, and like the disc edition is like 700 or $800. For contrast, I bought my PS5 the disc edition for 500, and
Same.
it's now 6 years later.
So theoretically, you could probably still use one for like 7 or for like 600, and you make a profit.
I can't stand the games industry, man.
I don't know if the
Oh,
games industry is trying to kill itself, or I really can't tell.
well, apparently RAM companies are crashing in value, so hopefully prices will start to come down.
Yep.
I don't know. I just want it. It's very obvious that the AI bubble is starting to pop, and that's where a lot of this, like, price gouging originally originated.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that prices are going to come down. Shit is going to be more available. Hopefully, with the next generation of consoles. I don't know. I still think it's amazing that Nintendo, crazily enough, lowered the price of their digital games and has not increased the price of their console. Look good on you.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that basically just means that they're just going to be printing less physical media, right? And you're just going to go all digital media. I mean,
That's every company though. Is the
yeah.
issue.
I mean, yeah. I guess that was kind of just like the whole thing with like the whole digital market. Isn't that like the thing that they said years ago when when like everything went digital? Is like, oh, well, physical sales will be a little bit more expensive, but if people like the physical, then they'll have to pay $10 extra. And then it never really happened, and now it's happening.
Even worse. With as soon as this generation, we're basically already there where none of the content is going to come in the actual disc.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like, what's the point in owning it physically? It's like, it doesn't.
Just so you have the box, I guess.
So people can display their games or whatever.
Yep.
I don't know.
For the few people that like doing that, I guess.
I don't even like doing that anymore. I like looking at all my old 360 games, but it's like you can literally only play those if you have the disc.
Yeah. Yep.
Small update to an episode we did recently. We are getting an Xbox ads tier.
Oh yeah.
You heard about this?
Yeah.
So it's going to be called Game Pass Flex. Game Pass Flex. And apparently the ads are only going to play during loading screens.
This just reminds me what 2K did when what was it? Not this year's game, but last year's 2K game. Is that they were during loading screens, they were showing ads, to which a lot of people gave a lot of backlash for, mainly because the loading was ridiculous for the PCs, for not for the PC, for like people would be playing it on the PlayStation 5, and it would take nearly like 5 to 6 minutes to load it, and I'm like, but the previous games only took like 1 or 2, and that was on PS4.
God damn it! It's an April Fool's joke. I'm an idiot. I hate April 1st, dude.
I do too. You can never tell which is real and what's not. All right, ignore everything we just said.
I guess yeah. I was gonna say it's like I saw so many different like shorts channels and like people talking about it like it was a real thing. I mean, it was. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be Game Pass. It's only $8 a month. I don't think it would have been that bad if that's the way they're doing it. Well, fuck. Now I feel stupid. God damn it.
But Alex, Microsoft's buying Steam.
I saw that one too. I knew immediately as I saw that that was an April Fool's joke.
Exactly. Oh man. I know, I'm with you. It's like April Fools can be such a fucking annoying thing or whatever. I literally saw like it was late last night or whatever, so in Japan it was already April Fool's. So it was like they were like, "Oh man, confirmed that One Piece is taking a 3-month hiatus and Oda's going to be stepping away and they're going to have someone else do the writing for you." And I'm just like, "Fuck off." Yeah, you said 3-month hiatus and I'm like, "No." No. And then you said that and I was like, "You motherfuckers, I hate you." Ugh.
Having a news channel makes it so hard to distinguish what's real and
Especially
what's
when you
not.
when you do the podcast on April Fools.
I know, because you listen to the Game Pass stuff that doesn't sound fake at
No.
first.
So that's what makes it a good April Fool's joke, is because you believed it.
Yeah, man,
Yeah, totally.
totally.
It reminds me of a really old prank that my uncle pulled on my other uncle. When it was on Christmas, my grandma and stuff like that would always get like the little scratch off lottery things for all the kids. So my uncle placed a fake lottery ticket in his thing.
Oh no.
He said he won $10,000 or whatever.
Hmm.
So he was like jumping for joy. He's like, yeah, I won $10,000, woo, type thing. Looks on the back and is like, where to redeem? At your mama's house. Son of a bitch!
It's literally that one regular show episode where they give Muscle Man a fake ticket.
Yep.
No, I've seen pranks like that before, but instead they were like, "Yeah, I got you a bunch of lotto tickets as a gift," and they're scratched off already. Well, yeah, I didn't think you'd share the money with me. None of them are winners, by the way. Happy birthday.
Yeah. uh,
Mm.
Imagine you doing that for a joke and then you actually won like $1,000. You're like, oh fuck.
Just give him all the losing tickets.
That's what I'm saying. He's like you're sitting there scratching. You're like, you got a bunch of ones. You scratch off all the things like none of these are gonna be winners. Maybe there's like $1 in here or something like that. So I think,
Mm.
oh fuck, that's $1,000. Well, I'm keeping that.
Exactly. You can have the losing tickets. You can draw on these.
Wait, you said there was 10 lottery tickets in here, but there's only 9. Yeah, don't worry about the 10th one.
Yeah, the ninth one was a winner, and
Yeah, the 9th one won like $1,000. So I said mine.
I need that to subsidize the other lotto tickets that I bought.
I mean, how else am I going to afford buying you all those lottery tickets?
Exactly. Did you know that there are lotto tickets that are like $50 a piece?
Yeah, I do. I think it's insane. Lottery is a whole thing in of itself. Like that's an actual lottery, but like these are just like little
Mm.
like, oh, have fun scratching them off type thing, and like, oh, you want a few bucks here or there type thing.
It's like pull tabs, but less fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's like my grandma would always do that in just put in like the kid stockings or whatever, and we just scratch them off. Most we ever won was like $20, I think, one time.
You guys got lottery scratchers in your Christmas stockings?
My grandma was old school, man. It's like
Okay.
my I was like my mom and my uncles always liked doing it because they like to scratch them off basically, and so they always got them off, and she's been doing that since they were kids, so just tradition.
Fair enough.
It's like she usually just put money in the grandkids one, and then it'd be way too much, and we're like, Jesus Christ, don't do that.
I know. So do
Especially
you
as
get
we got
scratch
older,
offs for
we're just like,
for
ah.
do you get scratch offs for Easter then too? On your birthday?
No,
Oh.
no, it's just for Christmas.
Oh.
Gotta love the Wisconsin lottery scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Did you want to talk about the Fortnite layoffs real briefly?
Yeah, we can do a real brief, basically. Why not?
Yeah, so Epic just laid off 1,000 people, a lot of which are Fortnite's senior staff, and a lot of people are rightfully worried about the game now. The person that invented things like a replay mode and their whole esports scene is gone. which was
Oh,
is obviously huge for Fortnite. The guy that was the character designer for all of Fortnite's original characters, like Jonesy and stuff like that, he's gone. Um, and the guy that was leading the story for Fortnite and has been since the game's inception is also now gone. So nobody knows where the story is going now.
nice.
And I did not even realize there was a story. So all of this is a surprise to me,
Bro, Fortnite is an enigma to me.
which I cannot confirm this one. If I'm wrong, we'll say it's an April Fool's joke. Why not?
Why not?
But there was a rumor that I think one of Epic's employees had like a really aggressive form of cancer, and they cut him off because they didn't want to pay for his health insurance.
Ooh,
Okay, I really want to make sure I'm not being wrong here because that's a huge claim.
it's quite the one. I also like how it's, Tim Sweeney even said he's the Epic CEO. If you didn't know, basically
Hmm.
he's just like, oh yeah, it's not AI to blame. It cites our costly legal battles that you fought for.
Then stop getting into so many legal battles. So
He's like,
basically, I wasted too much
I
money, so
wasted too
now we
much
have
money,
to
so
lay
you
off.
all have to lose your job. Okay.
Mm. Oh yeah, here it is. Um, in March 2026, Epic Games faced backlash after laying off Mike Prinke, an employee with terminal brain cancer, resulting in the loss of his company-provided life insurance.
Ooh.
Following his wife's public plea on Facebook regarding the financial impact, CEO Tim Sweeney apologized and committed to resolving the insurance situation. We'll give you $100.
Nice.
He was unable to get new coverage because it was a pre-existing condition. This whole thing is just so fucked up.
Yeah, it's
For a game that generates so as much revenue as Fortnite, imagine how many companies would kill to get their hands on Fortnite money. We talked just last week about how much Sony wants their own, live service thing,
yeah.
and then Epic goes and does this. It's the fact that that's their senior staff that are getting laid off is
Yeah.
the troubling thing to me.
They hit the ones that are being paid more because they've been there longer. Basically, is what that tells me.
And because the game relies on these people, I honestly have no idea what to think of the future of Fortnite.
Considering the fact that Tim Sweeney says the company has been struggling lately recently to consistently deliver the Fortnite magic with every season of the free-to-play Battle Royale, and moving forward plans to build awesome Fortnite experiences with fresh seasonal content, gameplay, story, and live events. How are you going to do that when you just fired everyone that does all those things?
And that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like you got rid of the guy that designs new characters. You got rid of the guy that designed new events and was leading the story. And you also got rid of the guy that regularly fixed all the bugs in the game. Because according to other employees in the company, he's the only one that knows how to resolve them.
Hey, everything dies eventually, right?
Dude, if Fortnite actually dies, if we get to a point where Apex Legends has
What do you
more
think would
players than
happen to
Fortnite,
the Epic Game Store if that happens? Like if Fortnite is just like, all right, pulling the plug, basically. Like what do you think even happens to that storefront at that point?
I could easily see that.
Fortnite literally
closing
built
completely.
this storefront. I couldn't imagine, like they were just like, oh yeah, we're going to continue doing storefront. What the fuck? How?
Like the only reason people ever use that launcher is because they have to, because it gives them free shit.
Pretty much.
So I'm guessing it would go the same route as Origin. Remember Origin?
Who could forget Origin?
EA's fucking digital storefront, which is also now gone.
Ubisoft still has its own launcher, right?
I think so.
I believe
I'm
they
not
do.
sure if it's like its own independent store because they put all their stuff
Yeah, I know,
on
but it still
Steam.
goes through it. Like when you open it up, even on Steam, it goes through it. Like you still have to download the Ubisoft launcher, or maybe they got rid of
I,
that.
I'm pretty sure they got rid of that. I mean, it might be a thing. That's kind of the same way with BattleNet. It's like you can
That's
do
true.
stuff on there, but it's not like you need to.
Huh, it is still a thing. Oh my god.
Yeah. Did they have
Yeah,
a decent spring sale? I know Steam's was fucking baller. I ain't buying anything because I'm an idiot.
I didn't
Well,
really buy
I,
anything
I,
because I was like, I got too much to play.
I think I bought some stuff actually. Okay, Alan Wake 2 is only $15. Maybe Billy will finally fucking play it then. His resistance to playing these games is pissing me off so bad.
Well, he
That
I was like he was talking about this the other day with me or
mm,
whatever. It was just like is like just not wanting to necessarily play new games just like a thing of like getting older. And I go, it's just, in my
he was
personal
talking on he was talking about Monday about when he played a brand new Digimon
yeah.
game.
Yeah, well, it's not brand new. It's for like it was for the freaking what is it? DS, 3DS or something like that, and it's just ported onto the Switch
Okay.
or whatever. He was just like, yeah, I just don't really like have much interest in playing most games now. It's like, and he was asking me that, and I was just like, it comes with like priorities. I'm like, obviously you have you have a daughter, so it's like
Mm,
kids, you know, kids a priority type thing. And you got that good. That's a good thing. And then there's just like I don't know. You just hit a point where you're just like, especially with what he does for work, it's just
mm,
like he comes home and the last thing you want to do is actually pick up something that requires thought or effort.
fair enough. Yeah.
So sometimes just picking up a game that you know and is super casual is just better, or just I don't know,
I get you.
more relaxing.
Hmm.
So because he's like, yeah, I want to play Hades too, like and stuff like that, but I'm just like, I don't know.
I just know he'd love those games so much. As like a big Twin Peaks fan, he would
Oh yeah,
be all about that shit.
yeah, he'd be all about Alan Wake.
Have you played Alan Wake 2 yet?
I've not played the second one, no.
No.
You see what I mean? Too many games to play.
Not enough time.
No reason to really spend more money.
That's the good part, I guess.
Yeah. Look, Ghost convinced me to download the Disc Golf Masters, and I played it for like a little bit. It was fun.
A Disc Golf Masters, is that like a digital disc golf game?
Pretty much, yeah. It's like they recently put out a demo for it because it's like a in works game or whatever.
What the fuck is this? So, wow, I hate this. It literally takes all the fun out of disc golf.
Pretty much.
It's like, well, yeah, you can play it during the winter. Yeah, I don't want to fucking play digital disc golf. I play disc golf so I can be outside.
Exactly.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Look, it's not everyone's.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. I was like, I still gotta play Expedition 33. Gotta play Hollow Knight Silk Song. Gotta play Alan Wake 2.
I'm gonna PM Ghost and tell him that he has a terrible taste in video games.
I need to play some more Slay the Spire 2. That's for damn sure.
Just message him. Master Chief should have been in Smash instead.
See what happens. Just text him. Sora was added to Smash Brothers. Nobody cares. Just drop the mic and walk away. Anyway, you got anything else, or should we go out there?
We can call it there.
So thank y'all so much for watching and listening to
I
this.
hope he looks at the date. I feel like such a fucking
Just like
asshole.
so much longer past that, and you're just like, what the fuck?
He doesn't log into Discord for like 2 weeks, then wakes up to see Master Chief should have been in Smash instead.
Instead of Sora. Sora is a bad character. Wait, why would you even want Sora in the game? I mean, come on.
Nobody likes Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, nobody even likes Kingdom Hearts, man. Nobody even cares about 4 or Kingdom Hearts 4 or anything like that. You know, Sora AI is dead anyway. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching and listening to this shit fest. But if you like listening to this as much as we'll enjoy making it, why don't you leave us a little review or tell some friends or whatever. You know, tell them how Sora's overrated. Master Chief's better.
Master Chief is a better character.
And tell Miyamoto to start working on the Super Smash Brothers movie, because apparently that's probably going to be a thing.
Now that Fox McCloud is in Mario Galaxy.
Dude, we got to get Slippy in here. So you can tell us to do a barrel roll.
The fact that they leaked that before the
I
movie
fucking
came out
despise them for that.
I am actually, because that would have been so hype.
Would have been so cool.
Movie. And yet they put him on a poster. So if you want to make a poster of that, make it like 2 weeks after the movie comes out, so people can see that and freak out.
Don't like a couple days before the movie comes out.
Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you already said all this stuff, didn't you?
Indeed. So we'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.
See ya.